I want to get some more on law enforcement as a job, and for that I bring in Mike Rowe. Mike, what am I going to see tonight on the new season of How America Works? I think you're dealing with law enforcement tonight, right?
That's the season premiere, yeah. And when we sat down to look at season two, each week we take a deep look at an industry that is truly important to how our country works. Oftentimes, these industries are misunderstood. We've looked at oil, we've looked at beef, we've looked at salt and textiles and all sorts of other things. But this year, I just thought, cops, there's never been a tougher time to be a cop. And 300 million people in this country for the last 4 years or so have had a steady diet of what bad cops look like. And look, those stories are important. Obviously, we have to tell them. But we've got 800,000 cops in this country, and 99.9 some odd percent of them are on the right side of the law all of the time. Most of them never draw a weapon in the course of their career. And they're out there working day after day. And we just thought it would be good to take an honest look at a police force. We hang out with the men and women down in Wilmington, North Carolina, and spend a week or so with them, just being a fly on the wall and watching what happens day in and day out to the average cop. And really proud of the show. Okay. I think it does an important service because it just reminds people that, look, if the only thing you look at is the worst possible thing all of the time, you're just going to lose your sense of perspective. And we're starting to see what happens when our relationship with law enforcement becomes frayed and overwrought. And it's not pretty.
Can I just take a moment to show our audience, tease our audience with a little of what they might see tonight? Roll that tape, please.
Up, see.
Bingo.
So whenever she sat down there, that's her alert that she's found something. Yes, good girl.
In this line of work, plans do change fast.
We just got a call that we have to go to.
Looks like that parade sweep will have to wait until more urgent matters are attended to.
Yeah, I'll be watching, Mike. It's a great show, but I want to bring one other thing to your attention. I want you to take a look at this. 64% of people have switched jobs to get a higher income. 64%. Mike, it seems to me it's a great time to be a worker. You can choose your job in America these days. Good stuff, huh?
It's a great time to have a skill that's in demand.
Exactly, yes.
And it's a great time to be willing to move.
Yep.
If you're willing to go to where the work is and you're plumbing, steam fitting, welding, pipe fitting, carpentry, HVAC, I've never seen anything like it. My foundation has been training those folks for the last 14 years. And right now, the world is your oyster. Story after story after story of six-figure tradesmen out there right now working when it suits them. It's pretty remarkable.
It is indeed. Mike, we're going to be watching tonight How America Works with Mike Rowe. 8 o'clock Eastern on the Fox Business Network. The man with the best voice in television, Mike Rowe, will be hosting. I always say this to you, Mike, because you've got a great voice, and I'm jealous.
Well,
it's as simple as that.
If only I had something to say, Stuart. Imagine how far I could go.
Sky's the limit, baby. See you later, Mike. Thanks a lot.
Take care.